All right, and welcome back to another episode of The Mediocre Dentist. I am your host, Dr. David Galler.
And I am your co-host, Dr. Andrea Kylee.
And we are joined tonight by our office manager,
Kylee Barnett.
Kylee Barnett has been our office manager for 17 years in our office in British Columbia. And we brought her on tonight because tonight's episode is all about staff. We call this episode Knock Knock, Nobody works here.
Yeah.
Nobody works here. Because back in the day, people used to come to work. Now,
Flip a coin.
I don't know if you heard,
Flip it.
but in 2025, ain't nobody like to go to work anymore.
Yeah. It's quite interesting. It's really just a flip of the coin to see who shows up.
So we wake in the morning, patients coming,
Yeah.
people want procedures, and what happens every morning?
We sit there and we wait to hope that everyone's going to show up.
Or wait to see on WhatsApp.
Or
who's
the
not
text
going to show
message.
up.
That's the worst
like
part.
the
text.
late. Like it's like
Oh.
you knew you were sick. If you were sick the night before, like at least like a drop of a heads up, so we have our
Yeah.
ducks in a row. That's the weird thing that I can't seem to get used to. I
Yeah.
have long since been a person who does not respect somebody who calls in sick.
I mean, pop
For
smack
being
with cold and
sick.
sinus, she'll be fine.
That's what we did back in the day. Like you're around people, you have like literally covered in people's spit. You are like, it is cold and flu season, people. Like we're in the throes of hell
Yeah.
right now. You're gonna get sick. You're gonna have a cough. Take some Dayquil.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
You're gonna make it, but they will not make it.
No, they have to stay home.
And what do you? Yeah, sorry.
They stay
it's a touchy
home,
topic for us.
So we're talking about staff today. We're talking about every aspect of staff because people think
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.
you're a dentist, how much money do you make? It's so easy, everything. And they don't even know, before I even get into your tooth, I need people in here. Now, I hired them, and it said very clearly in the job description, you must show up for work, but not in 2025. In 2025, coming to work is optional.
Oh, not just 2025. I think we could take this all the way back to what, 2020? Maybe before that.
People
Definitely,
don't
it's just
like to
the
come to
regular.
work.
It is expected at this point in time, and it's just like it's Russian. You just don't know.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
We once had an assistant who came in on Friday,
Yeah.
asked for a private meeting, and she said, I want to let you know, Dr. Galler, I have worked every day this week. And I was like, that's your job. And she was like, it came out to about 40 hours. And I was like, I know, we made the schedule. And she thought she deserved a bonus because nobody else in the office had worked 40 hours. Isn't that
Wow.
crazy?
Yeah.
Nothing shocks me at this point in time. I don't think that anything could actually.
So you know what
Throw
we
me
did?
for a loop.
Do you know what we did? We gave her a bonus because nobody else works 40 hours a week. That's how far we've fallen.
Not just that, but you're worried about retaining them because if you do
Yeah.
not meet their demands, regardless of how ridiculous we may feel they are, you have to be worried that they're going to get their panties in a bunch, and they're going to they'll find someone who will.
Will they?
I guess that's the real question. Will they? I mean, they definitely believe they will.
So let's talk about the different problems we have currently and in the past with
Yes.
staff.
Okay.
Number one,
Yeah.
staff member not showing. Give me the different ways you received this information. I'm not coming to work.
Oh, my favorite is the text message or WhatsApp.
What does it say?
Hi, Kylee. I start in 20 minutes, but I am sick and will not be coming in for my shift.
And what do you say?
I really need you here. Is there any way you can come in and I will get a temp for halfway through your shift? And they say, no. I will not be coming in.
Good chat.
Good chat. Thank you so much for the advance notice.
Is it just our industry or does this happen everywhere?
I think it happens everywhere. That's what people say. I mean, we have like pretty close relationships with some of our patients, and they have led me to believe, and they come from all walks of life and, you know, a variety of occupations. And I think that like the common thread is that people just a little bit suck. They just don't have that same sense of responsibility. I don't know what it is, because I know the three of us aren't cut that way. And so it's hard, right? Like I don't have whatever lens it is that they have. And I hate to get judgy, and I hate to like go down the whole like millennial thing. I think I've played that out. Or Gen X, Gen Z, whatever. But there are generational differences. And it's
Are we
hard
just
to
like our
coexist.
grandparents and like one day my hand was cut off and I still went to work?
Yes. And we walked uphill to school
Both
without
ways.
shoes. And
Bare
it was
feet.
snowing in the snow. See, we
I
all
feel
know
like-
the story.
I feel like when we say back in the day, we just like go to our grandparents' role, but it's probably happening for you. I feel like it's worse now. I feel like it is worse now. I feel like we have a woke society that coddles employees. I don't think it's
feelings.
possible to
Yeah.
be sick this much.
I agree with you, and I really do think it's absolutely abused. I think, and they know that we cannot easily just get rid of them, and so they kind of have us by our balls. And I'm not saying this to crap on people. Like people do legitimately have sicknesses, and if you have a fever, it's probably best you're not around us. It's just I know how I'm cut, and I know that I just.
I mean, I've got
I
stuff-
struggle to let people down. Like patients take time off. It leaves a mark.
I mean,
Sorry.
we have staff that in, you know, where we are, they get sick days, and they're excited that they got to use all their sick days for the year.
Are you calling bullshit on their sick days?
A little, like, I don't know, you know, they're.
So they say you're sick, and you're like, I'm Detective Kylee.
Seems a little
Show me
odd
the
that
note.
come
Show me the
December,
note.
at the end of the year, all of a sudden, they
People
need
get
to use all 5 of their sick days in a month because the year is about to renew.
What are you allowed to do to check up on a sick day? Would you ever go to somebody's house and bring them soup?
I mean, I don't think that's
a good one.
legal.
I like
Could've-
Not
I
legal
like
to
where you're
bring
going with that
your
though.
employees soup?
I like where you're going with it, and is it outside of what I would do? Probably not. But, I mean, legally, I mean, I guess you can ask for a doctor's note, but
Yeah,
Do you?
but we don't.
no, because that costs money and time. And at the end of the day, are you really going to get one? And even if you did get one, is it really going to be true?
That sounds like a mediocre mentality to me, which is who we all are.
That's what we strive for.
You know, you got to.
Mediocre. We just take it. You're sick? Cool. I could see you're in Hawaii.
I mean, and nowadays you got the, like, oh goodness, I'm not even that old, but now I think that you've got these Snapchats and
Oh,
Tinder
yeah.
and fuck,
Tinder.
What's the
Did you
other
just
thing?
make it a dating app?
No, but what's
Tinder?
the
Are
other
we
thing?
looking-
social
Instagram,
media.
social
that
media
other
generally.
thing. Oh my God.
My
we are
point
old.
is
I
that
love
it
it.
got,
Oh,
has
wait, wait.
locational services on it, so you can see where they posted from. Yes, they posted from Hawaii.
Did you just make a connection between our employees calling out sick and their Tinder profile still being active?
No, I made a connection that their Tinder profile is posting from Hawaii. The location services is on, so you can see where they posted from.
Why are you on
How do
Tinder?
you know so much
Okay, I
about
didn't-
Tinder?
Didn't
Yeah.
know about
I
Tinder.
got
brother.
questions.
I confused Tinder with Instagram. I'm old.
Wow. That
I
was,
think it's a problem for every industry. I don't think it's just dentistry. I think
Yeah.
nobody likes to go to work.
No.
I have a name of an industry in my head
yes.
that probably is affected the most by this. I don't want to go to work. I'm calling out sick. That affects everybody,
That's not dentistry.
not dentistry.
Wow.
Tell me what I'm thinking about.
Okay.
It's a profession.
It's a job,
Uh,
and we have been the sufferers of X people not
ooh.
coming to work.
Okay. Airline employees.
Oh,
That wasn't bullshit. That's
no,
a bullshit
that was
button.
good. Today, that's a good button.
Okay. I
It
can't,
changes every episode.
I can't keep up with you. Okay. All right. Good.
Tell me if you've ever heard this
Oh, yes.
at an airport. Hey everyone, boarding flight 1765 from New York to Las Vegas, but just want to let you know, plane's here, you're here, luggage is here, clear skies, plenty of gas,
Yeah.
the crew's not here. She called out sick. We looking for another one. Because I'm always like, I'll serve the coffee. I'll serve the coffee. I got to get.
I want this. I sit in the exit row every time. I'm ready to save the whole plane. I can serve you coffee. Jesus. Let's go.
A lot of people think you look like a flight attendant.
We're going back to that, eh? One dimension. That's all I got.
I think it's a problem. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
Write us a story, themediocredentist@gmail.com. If you've been in an airport at your gate on time, paid the ticket, packed the luggage, did everything, and they said the plane can't take off because crew not here. We don't know why. Maybe they overslept. Maybe they just called out sick.
I like it that they keep it vague, though. They keep it vague.
Keep
They're
it
like,
vague.
they might come. We're looking.
Oh, that's the best one.
I know. We're looking.
We waiting for them.
We're waiting for them.
We
We
waiting
don't know how
for
long.
them.
I know.
Especially when it's the pilot.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know that I want a pilot.
I
that
don't
we're
want the
waiting for.
pilot that they just called from his house
Yeah.
and he had 2 beers and thinks that he needs to do his job still.
I mean,
No.
if
Right.
they
Do
hear
I
it,
want
no,
the
no.
pilot that they just got
No.
from a club? Now, I'm always worried about going from Las Vegas. Because I'm
Really?
like, where is the backup pilot in Las Vegas?
Yeah. that's a
What
good
has
question.
he or she been up to?
Well, we saw what happened with the helicopter guy in EOS, and he almost landed right off the cliff ledge, and we saw him go right to the bar.
So as you join our podcast, you'll know one of my wife's best traits is telling stories in the middle. We call it middle talking. Sean, do we have a graphic for middle talking?
Andrea starts stories in the middle, and to all of us, it's a giant riddle. Middle talk.
Okay, I will now translate your story to our audience.
It was so clear.
Once upon a time,
Oh, wow.
we went
Okay.
to Greece and we were in Athens and
No,
we were
we were not.
going to
Oh.
an island called Eos.
It's a
Okay?
very detailed story. We don't need all this detail.
I
I mean,
promise
I'm
you,
curious.
Okay, here we go.
impartial third party. Do you have any idea what the fuck she was talking about in her story not 30 seconds ago?
No, but I feel like I'm somewhat used to it, but I do not understand it.
I had a real problem.
It was like she was talking a different language.
Yes. But you just
The-
nod.
You just nod? That's what you do to me? Is it that bad? It's so clear in my head.
I know. I was there. I heard the story. I was part of the story. So I'm just going to tell our listeners what happened so
Okay.
we don't have to edit out
Thank
that
you.
part.
What would I do without
We
you?
were in Athens on a vacation with our friends, April and Riaz. Hopefully they're listening, one of our tens of listeners. And we were supposed to take a helicopter to the next island in Eos, because that's what you do in Greece. You just go island hopping. And we took a helicopter, and it was very, very fucking terrifying.
Never doing it again.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
We were just
Nope.
woohoo. And he just one pilot. And
He was on
at
his
the
phone.
beginning,
I don't think he was paying- he
just
was not
said-
paying
He
attention.
just said, if something, he looked back and he was like, if something happens, say Mayday. And that was it. That was the whole instruction. That was all he said. And then he land and it's on a cliff. And we're like, he's like, got out. Awesome. We got out to take a picture of it.
Literally.
The helicopter is on one pebble. One pebble. One sneeze, we would have gone off the cliff.
This.
All right.
It's this. That entire thing. We
Yeah.
have that much leeway.
Like we
It
were
was
like this.
unbelievable.
We were like, whoo.
Almost fell, plummeted to our death.
All right, whatever. We survive. We go to the resort. We start checking in. We have lunch. We're having lunch with our friends. We look over at the bar. Who's sitting there?
Yeah, Mr. Helicopter Man.
Mr. Helicopter Pilot, who has to fly the helicopter
Back to Athens.
To Athens, and he knocking him back.
Very suspicious.
So I am very worried for the people who had to go back with him. They didn't know he was drinking.
They did not know that.
We
But
didn't know
knew
he was
that.
drinking because he was clearly drinking on the way there.
Okay, that's the story, okay? So
That's
does
the
everyone feel
story.
better now? Everyone feels very
Does
informed.
everybody understand how that story happened? Doesn't that make more sense now, that story?
I feel so much more in the loop.
All right, let's go to another topic. Staff. Talk to me about toxic staff member.
Ooh, we've had a few of I think we've repressed a lot of these memories, but remember like the era where we can't even remember their names?
This has actually come up
It's
recently. I had a
really
list
weird.
emailed to me. She says, I know you couldn't remember our previous employees, but here's a list. And she sent me a whole list.
Someone from our
Yes.
our OG squad sent
Yes.
the list
Tiffany, she sent me a list of every staff member.
because she knew we were struggling.
Oh,
Oh,
she
we're
just
getting
wanted to
old.
remind me that they were toxic.
Oh,
She sends you a list of all
Of
your
toxic
previous
people.
toxic.
Yes.
this is
Let's
amazing.
dive into this topic. Talk to me about the personality trait of a bad apple.
Ooh, ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
personality.
Ooh, ooh.
I mean, the meh. I feel like they
No,
don't care.
The don't care is like, that's top. That's like,
Number
that's
one.
number 1, 2, and 3. Okay. But number 4 is like the gossipy one, or the one who comes across like, we both know who we're thinking of right now, or you will soon. The one that seemed like they were so positive, writing like little post-it notes and like, you go girl, and like all of these like,
Love the post-it note stuff.
like, and just trying to build people up, but then behind closed doors,
Yeah.
literally tearing everybody down. So it's like,
The gossiper.
The queen, the gossip queen, I think we gotta call her.
and it's not just that, because it's like gossip's one thing, but it's a whole other level when you're playing both angles, like hardcore.
Yeah.
Because if you're
Playing
gossip,
both angles.
loose lips happen. That happens. And sometimes people are venting, sometimes it's just proper gossip and it's bad. It's always
that can
bad.
tear down the fabric of the office.
Oh,
Oh.
so quickly.
Some might say that it ruins the culture. Oh.
I want to tell you about the story of my first year being a dental associate.
Okay.
When I just graduated.
Okay.
And I was in Manhattan practice, which I went on to do great things with the owner and partner and build a monster office in Manhattan. But my first month there,
Yeah.
I was working, trying my best, and there was this one employee, and she was an assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And one day she came over to me, maybe 3 weeks into working, and she said, David, Dr. Galler, I really like you. And I just want you to know that when everyone else says that your dentistry is terrible, I tell them I think it's good.
Oh, the backhanded, passive aggressive.
I didn't
Wow.
sleep for like a week.
Oh, that's savage.
Wow.
I'm
That's
sorry. I'm so
toxic.
sorry. That's mean.
That's toxic.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not even fair.
But what is that? What makes a person want to say it like that? That's the question I have. Because like,
Because
that's
they play
premeditated.
both sides.
Exactly. So, but what is so wrong with that person?
And then she told my assistant,
Yeah.
Dr. Galler really doesn't like to work with you.
Ooh. So she's just planting seeds. She's a seed planter.
That's the toxic.
Oh.
Toxic employee.
Yeah, those are the worst kind.
What do we do? What do you do with a toxic employee?
I mean,
You run.
you run.
It's hard. I mean, it's very hard
You
to.
let them go.
It's if
Better
it's
to have
within the
a hole
first
than
3
an
months.
a-hole.
People don't show. What's that?
What was
Better to
that?
have a hole than an a-hole.
Oh, than an a-hole. It's very true.
Better to have a hole than an a-hole should
Profound
be
words to live by.
the name of this episode.
Okay. That actually. Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you gotta let them go because the ultimate damage they're gonna do, you're gonna lose a lot more than just one staff member by the end.
Yes.
How do you let them go?
Agreed.
I mean, if you ask me, you tell them to go fuck themselves and you kick them out the door, but I don't think that's legal.
We can't. Well, yeah,
pretty
we're
sure
part
it's
of
not.
No.
we're definitely part of a DSO structure and the HR. Like getting rid of people, like back in the good old days when we first started working together when we were little babies.
Yeah.
You could just fire people as you saw fit, and there
Yeah.
was somebody else to replace them the next day. And now it's like you gotta. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, there's
The write-ups. It's like there's
It's
so much that
progressive
needs to go
discipline,
down.
is what I've learned.
Exactly. It's a very fancy.
Progressive discipline.
progressive discipline. This is
Doesn't
my
that sound
HR
fancy?
Kylie coming out.
HR Kylee,
Yes.
office manager, please tell us what the woke definition of progressive.
We need to teach them how to behave better.
Ooh.
So we provide training. We document said training. We provide them the resources they need to become a better person.
Does that work?
I call bullshit.
Bullshit, 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 bullshit.
Ooh,
No, that's
back
good.
to that.
That means good.
It's
Yeah.
good today,
Oh,
Kylie.
today.
I know.
My apologies. So sorry, Bubble. Where's the bullshit button?
Right here.
Okay. I don't think it works. I think that it fuels their fire. I think you just become the target at that point.
What would you say to all of our listeners right now that are listening and they have an image in their head of said toxic employee that is literally ruining their life?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ruining their life day to day. Coming in
Absolutely.
and saying, hey, Dr. Galler, I just wanted to know all the patients are saying it's not like it used to be here. everything's just broken.
Man, I've been a victim of this because I feel like sometimes you hear it and you're like, oh, you're so right. I should do better. I should make it more fun.
It plays to your vulnerabilities, of course, but that's what they're doing.
That's what they love. Because you know what everybody feels like every day?
Mediocre.
And you hear
Toxic employee knows
they sense it. Oh yeah, they sniff that out.
Mediocre.
Absolutely.
And they come to get us. And they good.
They're good, and they feel
good.
and they're like, you know what? And you go, yeah, you know what? That's okay. Next week is Easter. I'm going to plan the best Easter celebration in this dentist's office. What does Easter celebration have to do with a dental office? But you're going to do it because you want this place to be fun again. And you put in all this effort, but does it change? No, it doesn't. It doesn't change that toxic employee. So you kind of look internal and you get all stressed out and
this sounds like an oddly specific story, Kylee.
Well, I did an Easter hunt.
Tell us about it.
We hit an Easter
Okay, let's role play.
Okay, role play. Okay.
I'll be toxic
We're
employee.
going to pretend this isn't real.
Hey, Kylee, I just want you to know this office is really kind of run poorly. I really don't think it used to be the way it was. I'm trying to work hard, but so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so say that you're a terrible manager. And this place is not fun anymore. Used to be fun. This place isn't fun. Nobody likes working here. Everybody who knows what I'm talking about, the mediocre dentist at gmail.com. Tell us your story. This place used to be fun, office manager Kylee. It's not anymore. My name is toxic employee.
I mean, you definitely don't tell the boss. And you go out and you do whatever you can do to make it fun. So this week it was Easter and I was like,
why are you catering to them?
Because we need to make it fun. It was my fault. It's not fun anymore. So you're mediocre.
She feels like a mediocre office manager.
I wish she did tell me because then we could just be like, yeah, goodbye.
I'm pretty sure you played Easter Bunny that Easter. I think we went out.
Was it that big?
I didn't know. We went out and we bought out all the Easter chocolate.
I didn't know that any of that was being said.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like,
I just thought
got a great idea.
Over the top amazing Easter egg hunt people that really love our staff.
So Kylee goes out.
But do you think it stopped the gossip?
No. Kylee goes out and makes an Easter hunt in a 4-op practice that only has 1,200 square feet and makes Dr. Janeski dress up as an Easter bunny.
No, I did not.
Am I good in the story here so far?
No.
Okay, there's no bunny costume, although that would have been a great additive.
Sorry you didn't think about it.
We're still finding the eggs.
Mediocre, I didn't think of that.
Are we still finding eggs? I feel like girls are still finding eggs from that.
We hid so many.
And after you put in effort to not be a mediocre office manager, what did toxic employees say?
There still wasn't enough eggs.
Never enough.
Still not
enough. Still not fun.
See, the toxic employee loves to make you feel mediocre. They know you do.
Yeah.
They know it.
Yeah, they sniffed that out day one.
And they sense it.
Yeah.
You're a first month associate? Let me take you down a peg. Let me remind you that you're mediocre. And what do our audience needs to know? Toxic people need to go.
Yeah.
You need to fire. But what if they sue me? What if they sue me?
No.
They need to go.
Yeah.
What about progressive, woke,
discipline? But
fire them.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I have a friend, a gallerite, a really good up-and-coming gallerite who practices in the Northeast. You know her and you know her.
Uh-huh.
And she had a toxic employee.
Okay.
And I told her, as soon as I I said, you got to fire them. Mm-hmm. And she was like, no, I was just too scared. And then she went through the litany of what this toxic employee was. It would crawl. This employee was making notes about everything the doctor did. Keeping like manuscripts
of
morning huddles and who did what and when and how much vacation everyone got versus this employee. I said, you got to fire her.
Yeah.
And we had this guest note, and then one day she fired her. And she said every day since then has been like the best day ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you have a toxic employee, please pause this podcast, call them up and let them know you're fired. Or if not, the mediocre dentist can come and we can fire them.
We'll be providing
We
those
will
services.
provide them.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be a funny segment if we brought those toxic employees on the show as a
Oh
guest?
my gosh.
And I would be like, surprise, you're fired.
Ooh, I like that. Remember that show? What was that? You're fired. Was that
Apprentice.
Donald? That was Donald.
Yeah, you're fired. That's how every apprentice ended.
Very appropriate.
Good.
Given that he's back. Now, I want to give you some food for thought, though.
Okay.
Okay? Because I know it sounds like on paper, these people are toxic. They gots to go. But do you understand what it costs a practice when you lose a team member? Toxic or not, doesn't matter. What does it cost the practice?
What's the team member?
Let's say it's a dental front end.
Front end hard because nobody's
I'm not talking office manager. I'm talking front end.
Front end is hard because tomorrow the phone's going to ring and nobody else is going to pick it up. But a front end who's talking poorly to my patients, guts to go. Toxic, I let him go. I would say 15,000. How much?
So they're saying across the board, if you look at the stats, I think there's a Gallup poll or research along that line. They say that it is going to cost you. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. Sorry. I kind of flubbed my thing anyway, so go back to
15,000.
15,000, you say? No. And it's not just for a dental assistant. It's not for a front end. Across the board, you lose this member, it's going to cost a practice anywhere from half to 2 times their annual salary.
What? I call bullshit.
I mean, that could
Bullshit?
That's good. That's good today.
Bullshit, 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 bullshit.
Bullshit?
Excuse
I have
me,
a
the
40
bullshit bell is up here.
Oh, bullshit. I have a $30,000 assistant who's toxic. If I fire her, it's going to cost me $60,000.
Let's say dental receptionist, the example that they used, average one is making in America $35,319.
Okay.
Replacing costs anywhere from $17,659 to $70,638.
I mean, the training alone.
No, it's not bullshit.
For
It's
$70,000,
not.
I'll buy
They're
a robot.
factoring in recruitment. They're factoring training, lost productivity. There's a
It's not
lot.
going to take me a year to replace this person.
Tell Gallup.
I will.
I mean, it definitely. I think it is. I agree. They have to go. They need to be fired. But there's definitely a point there that it costs. Nobody's going to answer the phones until you rehire. Once you rehire, you have to train. You got to make sure they know the software. You have to make sure they understand the checks and the insurances and the third-party financing. It definitely costs money.
Patient experience, that what
Patient
people are
experience.
experiencing with this new person as they learn how to navigate in the practice. Maybe you're losing that patient, the amount of money you end up losing in a year if they're not doing their dental work and so on. There's a million different ways that it can factor into what it costs. These guys are doing their research, David.
Question.
Yes.
We have a toxic employee who works with us.
Yeah.
Let's say. We all agree.
Yeah.
Toxic. To the hygienist, she like, everybody hate you. To the assistant, she's like, the hygienist said you slow. To the office manager, she's like, I wish I know everybody hates you. We firing said toxic employee, or are we worried about some Gallup poll?
No, we're definitely firing them.
I think I'm not saying we're not firing them. I am saying we're firing them. I understand that. We know this though, because there's been an increase in turnover in recent years. And that's not just us, that is across the board. That is just the new dental world. Or it's not just the dental world, it's the world. And it does cost practices. They are saying in this Gallup poll that you don't think much of, that it costs, employee turnover in general costs US businesses $1 trillion in a year. It's a lot of money.
I'm still toxic needs to go. Camp.
Yeah, I agree that toxic has to go. I think it's just there's a way to do it. Make sure you've hired before you let them go.
Ooh, I like that one.
Make sure
Yeah.
you've got their
Nothing makes it
replacements
toxic.
ready.
Okay, I disagree. Toxic person needs to go before the new person comes.
Yes, but let's just make it like toxic employee goes on Friday, new employee starts Monday.
I like that. That is swift. All right, let's take your information.
Yes.
Let's punch it up a notch.
Okay.
Good employee
Good employee.
A good employee, someone
Okay.
we like.
Okay.
Medium-ish time here. Okay? Been to 2 Christmas parties, and we went to a quinceañera that they were a part of.
Okay.
They come in and they're like, I need $3 more an hour.
Oh,
That's a
that
big
hits-
raise.
Is
big
it?
raise.
Or is $1 trillion?
Kylie, you know that we've actually lived this and we've almost played it out without actually thinking about it in this respect.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the grass isn't always greener on the other side, the retraining, just the emotional bandwidth of having to go through that in terms of the retrain. Are they even going to work out anyways? Are we just going into the rabbit hole? You have to weigh out all of that. And it is unfortunate.
You know, and as a medium employee, sure, they've been to 2 Christmas parties, which shows us some form of loyalty. I
Yeah.
think you also have to play in, are they a good employee? Are they
Goodish.
good-ish?
They come to the morning huddle, mostly.
I'm going to struggle.
And they chipped in for the hygienist baby shower.
Huh.
I'm going to struggle with the 3.
So you fire it. You saying no, even though the back end of Gallup is $1 trillion.
That's across all businesses, to be fair, not just dental.
I got it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it depends on your clinic. Like, sorry.
No,
It depends on what the standard of the clinic is. Like, at the end of the day, if you're okay with mediocre, then we're good.
there are some things that it really depends.
Are we giving people raises because we're afraid of the retraining?
Well,
I
think they
don't
are.
like the idea, and we've had to do it, and it hurts my soul. I do not like paying people extra when they are not going above and beyond in what they are supposed
At
to be doing.
what point,
Yeah.
when somebody comes in
Yes.
and says, hey,
Yeah.
our listeners need to hear this.
Okay.
When somebody comes in and it's a hostage negotiation,
There's
I'll
no
stay
sense.
here because I love you and it's such a good culture, but I'm getting $3 more an hour offer. I won't go there.
You already have a
But
foot out the door.
I want to stay here, but the rent is too damn high. I need $3 more an hour. This is a hostage negotiation. What you gonna
Well
do?
put. Yeah,
Your
no,
move.
That's exactly what it is. And if they were already looking at another practice, let's just be honest, if they were happy with where they were in the first place at all, they weren't seeking another job to even find out that they could be making the $3. These people that are just sifting through like Craigslist or Indeed or whatever, I have no respect for that. Do that when you are unhappy with your job. I don't want to know that you already went to somebody else to see if the grass could be greener for you or if you were going to get paid what you think that you're worth. Talk to us. Say, hey, I could appreciate it a little bit more if it happened organically. Like they're like, okay, I have been doing X, Y, and Z. I know that this was what you had laid out for me in terms of what you wanted me working on. I have accomplished those goals. And I think that I have earned whatever that value happens to be. Even if I don't like what I hear, the $3, we're going to try and make it something that's more manageable and makes sense. But when you're just coming at me, hey, I already looked for another job, it's out there, they're not committed to you. Yeah. So we're
Are
done.
we saying in this hostage negotiation that your team, no, you're not taking the bait? You don't raise the price? You don't keep them? Or you...
For
We
the
tough
mediocre-
talking. Now someone
I
either
know.
got to walk across the
I
bridge
know,
or they're
I
going to
know.
get shot. So what's happening here? Make the call, Dernisky. You $3. Are you doing it or not? You got
We've
5
done
seconds.
stupid stuff.
You
We've
got-
done
you
stupid-
got
we've
our-
done dumber
right
things.
here
Yes.
today, right now.
We're
making
doing
the
it,
raise.
but I'm also putting out a Craigslist ad.
Yes.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah.
You giving them the $3 just for a few weeks, but we're still firing them?
I am giving it to them, but making sure
That's
they
like
understand.
giving them the hostage, but the hostage been infected with tuberculosis and just gonna die a couple of months later anyway.
You don't want to be here. It's not where your loyalty lies.
Wow.
I'm gonna let you go. Like I said, I agree with Andrea. At the end of the day, If they were looking, they didn't want to be here anyways.
So your position is we say yes in the moment, but we shoot you later.
Yeah,
I want the
because
ball
the
back
loyalty,
in my court.
Yeah, the loyalty's gone.
I
So
hope
why
our
do we have to be
employees aren't
loyal?
listening.
I know. I was just
Women are
thinking, man, we're
vicious.
screwed.
All
It's
right.
gonna be weird Monday morning.
Yeah. We
So
better
sorry.
start hiring some more people now before this podcast
I know.
goes.
Jesus. When does this go live?
Have we ever experienced the staff rebellion?
Ooh, is this where they like team up?
Where they
2017.
all in cahoots?
Ooh.
You were actually the cause of this.
Where-
Yeah, you-
what?
yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
You were actually the start of the rebellion.
What?
I love this story.
Me?
And I don't
Yeah.
even know if you know this story.
I do not.
I don't know if I should.
David Galler is just
Allow
the
me.
easygoing, happy-go-lucky Invisalign personality.
Oh, yes. Allow me to share with you. 2017, the rebellion started when Andrea went to said course that changes people's lives. And she goes and she comes back and she says, everybody's doing Invisalign. And all of a sudden, the staff rebelled. And it was a thing. It was like a solid, like,
It was months.
2
and
months.
Better, more than that.
yes. But
I fought
like
back.
a good
I stuck
office
up for you,
manager, I
Dave.
said nothing at first. I thought that it would be much like any other root canal system. She'd eventually give up. But she did not. She did not give up like the 6 endo systems we have in our closet. This one was sticking. And we were doing Invisalign. And the staff were not having it. And they were upset. So this was
They
what
fought
they
it.
ganged
They
up.
fought it hard.
They all threatened to quit.
Because we were straightening people's teeth in the office.
It really, I mean, it's quite
Or
funny.
it's because of the dashing, energetic, charismatic speaker who taught said Invisalign course, capturing hearts, minds, and imaginations.
I mean, I would love to
That's
give
a
you
take.
all of this, but unfortunately,
Really?
it was simply just the
They just, I don't even know. Because I think back to it every now and again.
yeah.
And it was like, I understand that there was something in me that had changed. What I was actually saying though, and maybe I hadn't mastered like the verbiage quite yet.
Maybe.
And maybe it did seem like a little bit like I was a very passive person. Like I was like the free dentistry person. Like I was I was cut different before that course. And you gave me, I don't even know. It was like an out of body experience. And I came back completely changed. And I completely understood how I wanted to do dentistry. It was very clear to me, but I did not take the time to bring them up to my speed. I was just like, it's like this, and I'm not gonna help you get there. You probably can't do it as well as I'm gonna be able to do it anyways. I got this. You can do whatever you gotta do. And that was perhaps it was a bad week.
We had hygienists
Leadership
rolling their
moment.
eyes. Every exam, you love the eye roll, right?
I love the hygienist with the pitchfork. We're not straightening teeth. We
Yeah.
keeping crooked teeth. We keeping crooked teeth. No more straightening teeth.
Yes, that was a fun
Doesn't work.
rebellion.
Yeah, that was. and
What do you
did
do with
that.
a rebellion? Let's talk about a rebellion
Uh-huh.
about money, because that's where it usually comes up.
You think as a team, you
Rebellion.
think the whole office
they
comes up as
cahoots.
money.
They
Yeah, when
cahoots
people
us.
come in cahoots.
Yeah.
Like there are offices where like hygienists come in, ask for a raise. Assistant come in, ask for a raise. Office managers in on it.
You know that happened.
What
That's
happened?
happened to us.
What do you do to quell a rebellion?
Well, we didn't get rid of them.
No, a rebellion. What should our listeners do? There's somebody out there who has a rebellion going on right now. There is a rebellion. They hired all these people, treated them nicely, went to their daughter's christening, gave money for their parents' implants, did them for free, and now we have a full-on rebellion.
Over money.
Yeah, what else?
Whatever.
Not over a boyfriend. We're not all
Yeah.
sharing the same boyfriend.
Oh.
It's not over who gets to sit in what chair. We got a rebellion about money, and they coming for you, Doc. And thanks to Dentrix, everybody knows how much money this office makes every month. What do you do with the rebellion?
If they are true, it depends on the level. Like if it's it's like the $3 and we've had things that like everyone came and there was this one time where they got us good.
Yeah.
And we cared about them enough, and Kylie and I to a fault, like people that have been around a long time that we have like legitimate relationships with and they're like family, it's hard to just be like, I can replace you. I get it. We understand. At the end of the day, everyone to a certain extent is expendable. But there's certain people that you're just not ready to not have in your professional life. It's just too comfortable.
So what do you do in a rebellion?
Give
everybody the money?
No.
Fire them all? What's the play? Our listeners need to know.
I'm
They
telling
are
you, I'm
tuning
being
in
honest. I
because
don't
they
have
feel
the balls.
mediocre.
I don't have the balls typically. I have not, historically speaking, had the nads to just fire across the board. Do I think on paper that's the actual right move? Because I think it's a dick move to do that. You should never be discussing your wages. That's a no for me. That's supposed to be
How about
private
people
information.
comparing bonuses?
Oh.
Yeah. Same thing. I don't care. You should
What's
not
the play,
be...
Kylie? Office manager.
Yeah, I agree on paper.
Mediocre office manager. You got a rebellion on your hands. Dr. Janiski is doing a sinus lift, and 3 out of the 8 employees here just told you they ain't coming in tomorrow unless they get more money. How do you put down a rebellion?
Yeah, I think on paper you let them go. Like, it's okay.
Everybody.
I mean, it's hard. You can't let everyone go, but it's only 3 out of, you prove a point. I think some people are as ballsy as they want to be until you kind of come back at them. What do? Do you tell them, I'm not going to take this, and that's the end of it? And maybe you'll only lose actually one or two out of the whole clinic. What are the chances the whole clinic walks out?
Happens.
Does it?
I do. I read about things sometimes on like the mummy...
Here are your choices.
Facebook groups and
Give
whatnot.
in, pay everybody, put down the rebellion. Choice A.
Yeah.
Choice B, you're all guts to go.
Yeah.
Everybody who said money came in and knocked. Kylie, you have a minute? You're gone by association. Or choice 3, the David Gallard method. Would you like to hear the David Gallard method?
We'd love to hear the
How to
David
put
Gallard.
down a rebellion.
Let's
3
hear it.
people
all ears.
come in,
Yeah.
ask for raise. You only give 1 a raise. The other 2, you say no. Make them turn on each other. That's what you do.
That doesn't even make sense.
It
Yes,
does
it
because they
does.
stop talking. She won't tell the rest
Yeah.
that she got the raise.
Or she says she got the raise, they get even more pissed off, then you fire them and you still have the 1. But it puts down the rebellion.
It gets rid of the
Make
rebellion. You still
somebody
have a
to cross
problem.
the picket line.
Yeah, I know you did, but you still have the problem with that person. They were involved in the rebellion.
Yeah,
you
but
shut them up.
we
You
can't
silenced
have
them.
nobody working here. Knock, knock. Who's here? Nobody.
Nobody. Fine.
That's what you do. Half the raises. 4 people came in, 2 get it, 2 don't. That's how you put down a rebellion.
Oy.
That is a David Galler, mediocre dentist solution. Last one. Do you believe in 2025 there is loyalty in the workplace?
No,
For anybody.
I don't.
No.
We have how many employees? 22?
Just so we're clear, I'm loyal.
I'm like, Jesus, Kylie, I saw the data here. It's saying that, what else the Gallup poll said?
Yeah.
This one kind of turned my stomach a little bit. Apparently, historically speaking, dental office managers, lowest turnover rate of all the employees in a dental practice.
Lowest. That's good.
But in 2025, they're projecting, for whatever reason, I don't know what the hell they're evaluating, they have gone from, like, an average turnover rate is 22% for the entire clinic. 1 in 5 is going to be gone.
1 in 5.
22%. They said this year, we can expect as an industry, 33% dental office managers are looking for a new job.
1 in 3 office managers?
1 in 3.
Where are they going? Are we
it's
just on a carousel?
we're
They're all
doing-
just
no,
switching
this is like
offices?
musical chairs, musical dental practices. I
Oh.
don't even know. I know.
Oh,
So
I'm so
Kylie,
stressed out. Are
Kylie?
you on another fucking podcast?
Yeah.
'Cause if
I'm not
you
going
are,
anywhere, okay, guys?
We can't come back from that.
Let's sign on whatever dotted line. I'm staying. But you know what? I don't think that loyalty is there.
Oh my God, an office manager giving notice? I'm like, I don't even know the password for the insurance company.
Oh.
I don't even know where we buy supplies from. That's hard.
Yeah, that's an
It is
impossible
hard.
loss.
Do you trust that anybody's a lifer anymore in the office?
Holy,
My dad had 5 employees.
his entire career.
Like from 1988 to 2,000.
I believe
You have
it.
the same 5 employees.
I have such I have intense jealousy for the dentists of yore.
Hold on. I feel like when you're talking about 5 or 6 employees, the answer is yes.
I don't think so
when you're
anymore.
talking about 22 employees to 30 to 40 employees, the answer is no. But I think it depends on the volume. Do you have a handful of employees that are loyal and are going to stay nowadays? I do think so. I think that for some people...
And if somebody comes up to them and offers them $5 more an hour or 1 mile closer to the office, they're staying just because they love you and the culture.
We don't like that word. That's a dirty word. But that is a bit of a thing. And I think that would at least garner a conversation. But again, if that person was already looking, then we're not as close. There isn't as much loyalty as you once thought.
I do. I'm gonna put my stamp down. I do think there is still loyalty. Maybe it's positive thinking.
I go, no loyalty. Nobody's loyal.
Everyone's got a number?
Everybody.
Is that for them? They're loyal to themselves.
I once had an associate of mine in Manhattan.
Yeah.
A good associate.
Yeah.
And we used to do work there. I was doing the Invisalign. She was doing the cosmetic.
Yeah.
I once got called to do a on-stage Greater New York dental meeting.
Yeah.
Live dental procedure. This is a huge coveted spot, save for like the best dentists, the Appas, the Rosenthals, the best of it. And it's a patient we did Invisalign and then veneers on. And I let her come on stage to do the veneers in front of everybody. And she may be like 3-4 years out of NYU. And her name in bright lights. And I was like, I just made your career.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows your name right now. You just got to present with me in front of 2,000 people at the Greater New York Dental Meeting. 6 months later, she opened an office right next door. Like, right next door.
How often do we hear this, though, with friends of ours, too? Like, they're invested in the dirty C word, and they do all the right things. Like, things that I would aspire to, I wouldn't even think to do it.
Culture.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.